Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers suggest Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, is wrestling with a desperate dilemma this week. Having secretly kidnapped Sasha Gilmore Corbin's, Sophia Matson, daughter, Daisy Corinthos Gilmore, Levi Clark Coughlin, on July 4th to make Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, and Sasha feel the gut-wrenching pain of not being with their child. A torment Willow knows all too well after losing custody of Amelia and Wiley Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity Morkmako, Viron Weaver recently. The scheme, meant to teach them a lesson, has put her in a double bind. Confessing her crime risks crushing her chances of regaining custody, but staying silent fuels Michael's fear of a real threat, pushing him to plan a move out of town with Daisy, Amelia, and Wiley. Could Willow resort to a second kidnapping to keep Michael and her kids in Port Charles, or will the secret unravel? Willow's July 4th kidnapping of Daisy, cloaked by fireworks decorating the sky over the Quartermain grounds, was a calculated act to mirror her own loss, but it's spiraling out of control. Michael's belief that an external threat, possibly Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, endangers Daisy drives his plan to flee. Willow's guilt, hidden behind a shocked and teary-eyed plea for reconsideration, traps her. Revealing she took Daisy could land her in jail, but silence risks losing her kids forever if Michael leaves. Will she stage another kidnapping, perhaps snatching Daisy again, to force Michael to stay in search, or will the conscience stop her? Willow's rage, fueled by Michael's new family with Sasha as he turns his back on his ex-wife, tempts her to double down with another kidnapping to anchor them in town. A bold move, maybe hiding Daisy during a family event, could keep Michael searching, but risks exposure if someone spots her or starts sniffing out clues. Confessing, possibly to Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, who relays the message to Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, might soften Michael, but destroy her custody hopes. Will Willow's desperation lead to another crime, or will she come clean to keep her kids close, even out of reach? Willow's choice could change the entire landscape of this family moving forward. A second kidnapping might cement her as unhinged, while a confession could spark mercy or ruin. Some fans think Willow has gone too far, while others are hoping she continues to push Michael's buttons. Will a second kidnapping ground Michael in Port Charles, or will Willow's secret destroy her chance to stay near Amelia and Wiley? Port Charles is no stranger to kidnappings, chaos, and twisted family dynamics. But now, the stakes are climbing again as Willow Corinthos finds herself caught between protecting her husband Michael and avoiding yet another gut-wrenching tragedy. With a second kidnapping threat quietly building under the surface, General Hospital fans are bracing for what could be a shocking chain of events that leaves lives shattered, loyalties exposed, and the Corinthos family once again in the direct line of fire. For months, viewers have watched as Willow has tried desperately to restabilize her world after nearly dying from leukemia, reconciling with Nina, and dealing with the dangerous fallout from Sonny's unraveling empire. But just as she dares to believe that peace might be within reach, Michael is inching toward new threats, darker choices, and risky business deals that could drag them back into the danger zone. And now, whispers in Port Charles suggest a second kidnapping is looming, and Willow might already know who the target is. What started as subtle tension is now becoming a slow-moving nightmare. With Drew growing more unpredictable by the day, Jason back in town and walking a fine line of loyalty, and Sonny growing more paranoid about who he can trust, it seems everyone's emotions are colliding with their secrets. But through it all, Willow is silently becoming the emotional compass of the Corinthos family, and that pressure may push her to the breaking point. According to new leaks from GH insiders, the show is setting up for a dramatic summer arc involving a potential second kidnapping, one that may mirror or even escalate the trauma of Ava's prior ordeal. But this time, Michael may be the one who vanishes, and the implications for Willow could be enormous. Is she being kept in the dark? Or worse, is she covering something up? Fans already know that Michael hasn't exactly been playing by the rules lately. After briefly turning against Sunny and then pulling back, Michael has begun working more quietly behind the scenes to protect his family. But in the soap world, protection often turns into secrecy, and secrecy leads to betrayal. But what fans are asking now is this: could Michael's actions put him in the crosshairs of Sunny's enemies, or even Sunny himself? And is Willow prepared for what she might have to do to keep Michael safe? Sources say Willow is about to face one of her darkest moral crossroads since her cancer diagnosis. The woman once known for her quiet strength and maternal grace is now being thrust into a world of manipulation, surveillance, and calculated deception. With Sidwell lurking around the edges, and rumors suggesting Sunny may not be the only one orchestrating protection through violence, Willow may be forced to make an impossible choice: stay silent, or risk everything to expose what's really happening. And then there's Jason. Since returning to Port Charles, his loyalties have been fractured at best. His reunion with Sunny has been cold and complicated. His connection to Carly and Michael remains powerful. But the man has changed. Fans can feel it. Jason seems more haunted now, more withdrawn, and potentially on a separate mission altogether. Could Jason be the wild card that stops a second kidnapping? Or is he somehow connected to it? All signs point to something massive building beneath the surface. The show has planted breadcrumbs for weeks. Michael taking late-night calls, Willow overhearing strange conversations, Jason watching people a little too closely. Carly has tried to hold the family together, but even she's been unraveling as the emotional cost of their choices piles up. Now with Ava caught in her own revenge spiral, and Nina threatening to turn over a new leaf, the entire canvas is being set up for an explosive twist. And let's not forget Drew. He's been spiraling, lashing out, becoming dangerously unstable, and his trust in Willow and Michael has quietly eroded. After being cut out of the loop on several major family decisions, Drew may feel the only way to gain back power is through force. Could he go rogue and stage something terrifying? Or might someone else kidnap Michael to send a message to Sunny and Willow? One intriguing theory buzzing among fans is that Sidwell or one of Marco's people may already be plotting a high-profile kidnapping to regain leverage over Sunny. And what better way to shake the Mob King to his core than by targeting Michael? After all, the young Corinthos is clean-cut, business-savvy, and an easy mark for someone looking to make headlines. If Michael vanishes, it sends shockwaves through every corner of the city, especially Willow's heart. If such a kidnapping unfolds, the emotional devastation could redefine Willow's role on the canvas. Gone is the schoolteacher and former nurse. In her place, GH might usher in a Willow who becomes more like Carly, fierce, calculating, and willing to bend the rules to protect her children. Could this storyline be the catalyst that finally transforms her into a core legacy character with bite? There's also the lingering question of whether Willow knows more than she's letting on. Some fans believe she's already been warned of the threat and is keeping quiet to avoid panic. Others believe she may even be working with someone, maybe Jason, maybe Carly, to create a plan of her own. After all, Willow has always been underestimated. But what if she's actually one step ahead of the storm? And yet, there's a darker twist that can't be ignored. What if Willow is the target again? What if this second kidnapping isn't about Michael at all, but rather about punishing Sunny by ripping Willow away from her children, her life, and her chance at normalcy? The show has a history of bait-and-switch storylines. Could GH be setting up a false lead, only to blindside viewers when the wrong person is taken? As July sweeps heat up, one thing is certain. General Hospital is barreling toward a climax that will test the limits of every major player. If Michael disappears, Willow's entire world could implode. If Willow is kidnapped instead, the Corinthos family might burn the entire city down to get her back. Either way, danger is circling, and a second kidnapping feels inevitable. In the coming weeks, watch for subtle clues: Michael's phone calls, Jason's movements, Sidwell's veiled threats, and Carly's increasingly desperate demeanor. This is not just a side plot. It's the storm before the storm. And at the center of it all is Willow, a woman whose gentle exterior may soon be replaced with fierce, unstoppable fire. Will Willow be the one to save Michael from a fate worse than death, or is she about to lose him all over again? Will Jason be her silent ally, or will his loyalty to Sunny take priority? Could Nina's attempt to redeem herself factor into this escalating war? And most importantly, if Michael vanishes, what kind of woman will Willow become in his absence? One thing is clear: Port Charles is on the edge of another kidnapping scandal. And when the dust settles, no one, not Willow, not Michael, not Sunny, will be the same again. Keep watching General Hospital weekdays on ABC to see how far one woman will go to hold her family together, and what she'll risk to keep her husband alive. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.